Come on, dude. Thank God that rebeat wasn't terrible. Fuck this level, dude. That was one of the worst things I've ever played. Everything about this level screams that it would be something I absolutely adore, and when I actually learned it and started playing it and tried to beat it, this was one of the most insufferable experiences I've ever had for a few reasons. Okay, one of them was I had a progress fluke from 59 to 97, fluking the entire last ball part, which is by a mile the hardest part of the level. Like, it's not even close. Every dash orb in that part just doesn't work about 50% of the time you click it, and it feels completely out of your control because it depends on how short your click is. Right? Like, it's fucking bullshit. And I died because I jumped too early on the jump across the gap and hit the spikes sitting there to the left of where you're supposed to land, the like two spikes kind of overlapping. It was almost an insane fluke, and it maybe would have saved my enjoyment a bit, but once I died there, I was just fucking pissed. And then I died to the ball part like 3-4 more times, whatever, and then what's amazing is I stopped the recording, went and practiced it, came back to the level, and in 2 attempts after practicing, beat it. And as I was at like 60, I was like, I didn't start the recording. I said out loud, I was like, oh, I didn't start the recording. We're gonna see if I started the recording, you know. And I like knew, like, oh, well, okay, clearly this is the attempt I beat it, and I didn't start the recording. And it was, and I didn't. So that was fun. And then the rebeat was relatively quick. But everything in this level just feels janky. Every click feels weird. There's not a click in this level that feels satisfying to pull off except the double input at the end because it's free. Seriously, nothing in this level feels fun to do or interesting to play. It just feels like unnecessarily annoying. Right? Like it feels like these concepts could have been approached in a more... they could have been approached in a way that is more conducive to enjoyment and less conducive to explore. Like it's more conducive to enjoyment while still exploring the ideas presented here, right? Like, all of the concepts were so cool. I thought the gameplay in every part, when just observed from an outsider perspective, was really cool. And when I watched this level, I was like, oh, I'm going to absolutely love playing this. You know, I watched a few completions, I was like, oh, this looks so good. I'm gonna love this level. And then I learned it, and this is insufferable. This fucking blows. Like, holy shit, dude. I could not stand this level. Like, this is almost as bad as Memory for Dummies was for me. It's a little better because I think that there are moments that are fine. It doesn't feel like Memory for Dummies where everything is just like unashamedly like just in your face, like this sucks to play. Right? There were moments of this that were fine, but man, so much of this level feels like it shouldn't work. Or feels like it's not supposed to be played. That's what it is. It really doesn't feel like this level was made with other people playing it in mind. And that's not necessarily something you have to keep in mind, but then don't be surprised when other people don't enjoy it. Right? I think that's fair criticism of the level. Yeah, wow, dude, this fucking blew. I hated that. Just thoroughly detested that. For 2 completions, it was 446 on main and 574. This is, by the way, the total for 2 completions, so 1020. This could be Insane Demon. Honestly, it was just about 1,000 flat, I want to say, for my first completion. I got real lucky on the rebeat. This could be Insane, maybe. It plays like an extreme. It really plays like an extreme. I wouldn't be surprised or upset to see it go to insane, but personally my vote's on extreme just because it plays like an extreme. So much of the level is so finicky that it's not, like, consistent enough for Insane Demon in my mind, right? Something like Thanatophobia, I think, is harder than this skill-wise, but it works every time, right? If you learn Thanatophobia and you get it down, you can beat it, right? And there's a few finicky clicks, maybe one or two, but you know it, right? You can do it, it's fine. This level, it felt like you could get it down, and there's a chance that you beat it in 700 attempts, and there's a chance you beat it in 1400 attempts. Right? Like I say, I almost fluked this, like, 200 attempts ago. And if I had beaten it then, it would have been 800 attempts. And it would have looked like, so obviously, oh yes, duh, this is an Insane Demon. But I don't know, man. This just plays like an extreme, and so much of it doesn't work well or consistently at all. So I could absolutely see someone sitting here and taking, like, double their Accu attempts trying to beat this, because it just, like, doesn't fucking work sometimes. I don't know. I was really not a fan of this, which is upsetting because I really, really wanted to be. I was super looking forward to this one. I was looking for a cool, fun entry-level extreme, maybe high-end insane, whatever, and what I got was one of the worst experiences I've ever had with the level ever, which is really sad because the decoration is phenomenal. It's so cool. Everything about the decoration is well done. The atmosphere with the song is great. It just, man, this fucking sucked to play for me. Just like, oh my god. I just couldn't make myself like it. Yeah, I don't know. But it's over now. I've beaten it twice. Ooh, exciting. I'm gonna fucking cut the recording now. Bye.